On a crisp morning of October 9th, 1967, in Albuquerque, New Mexico, a baby was born whose destiny was to shine on the biggest stages in the world. His name was Eduardo Guerrero Yanes. This was no ordinary child. He was born into a family where wrestling was as natural as breathing. His father, Guerrero, was a legendary Mexican wrestler who not only trained his sons, but also gave them a dream: never give up. His full name was Eduardo Guerrero Yanes, but to make it easier and more memorable for the professional wrestling world, he shortened it to Eddie Guerrero. From a young age, Eddie would sit by the ring, watching his father and brothers compete. He would touch the ropes, feeling that they were part of his life. After school, he would head to the gym, working on his speed and developing his unique artistic style. In the journey of his life, love entered in the form of Vicky Guerrero. They got married and had 2 daughters. Eddie was a loving husband and a deeply caring father. At home, he was gentle and warm-hearted, but in the ring, he transformed into a fast, clever, and unpredictable wrestler. Eddie's wrestling story was like a movie. He started in Mexico's colorful and dangerous lucha libre scene, then moved to Japan, where he wrestled under a mask as Black Tiger. The mask could hide his face, but it couldn't hide his cunning, speed, and fearless style. Later, he made his mark in ECW and WCW, and in the year 2000, he knocked on the doors of WWE. Life, however, is not always a story of victories. Eddie suffered several serious injuries during his career, and there came a time when personal problems and substance abuse pushed him into darkness. After a devastating car accident, his career almost ended. But Eddie was not the kind of man to accept defeat. He went to rehab, cleaned up his life, and returned with a new determination. The moment Eddie stepped into WWE, he amazed everyone with his unique persona. His catchphrase, "lie, cheat, and steal," became a fan favorite. He would pull sneaky tricks to win, distracting the referee or bending the rules. But he did it in such a funny and charming way that instead of hating him, fans loved him even more. Eddie's closest friends in the ring were Chris Benoit, Rey Mysterio, and Chavo Guerrero. His bond with Chris Benoit was like that of brothers. Whenever they were in the ring together, it was pure magic, especially the moment at WrestleMania 20, when both won their respective matches and embraced in the middle of the ring, a scene that still brings tears to fans' eyes. Among his rivals were Kurt Angle, JBL, and Brock Lesnar. Every match with them told an intense story, filled with drama, passion, and suspense until the final moment. The most iconic match of Eddie's career took place at No Way Out 2004, when he defeated Brock Lesnar to win the WWE Championship. The entire arena erupted in cheers as Eddie, with tears in his eyes, celebrated with his fans. That moment proved that with hard work, determination, and faith, anything is possible. On November 13th, 2005, in a hotel in Minneapolis, Minnesota, Eddie was preparing for his next show. That morning, when the door was opened, he was found lying still in his room. A heart attack had stopped his heartbeat. The news spread like lightning, and the WWE stages, locker rooms, and the hearts of his fans all fell into mourning. Eddie, you showed us that a hero is not someone who never falls, but someone who rises every single time he does. Your smile, your mischief, and your hard work will always be remembered. You are just a superstar of the ring. You were a shining star in our lives, and you always will be.